We are going to discuss about the 10 datus who arrived in the Philippines on 1212 AD, and let's get to know them better, guys. And this illustration or picture is their monument somewhere in Malandog, Antique. But actually, they arrived first in San Joaquin, Iloilo, in Siwaragan River. So here is their story. The 10 Datus. 13th century AD 1212, Borneo or Borneo was on the brink of political turmoil because of Sultan Makatunaw, the ruler of the Sultanate of Butuhan, Borneo, who became cruel. His tyranny reached a point that was too unbearable for his subjects to carry. He went to the extent of overtaking and confiscating valuables and properties from the nobles of his kingdom to trigger the desperation of the influential princesses and ringleaders of the Sultanate. Aggrieved and angered, the 10 nobles or datus secretly sailed away from Borneo in their barangays. It was one dark night under the cover of darkness. The 10 Bornean datus, along with their families, warriors and slaves, gathered everything needed in their risky and dangerous journey. An early manuscript revealed that in the year AD 1212, the 10 Bornean datus reached a place near the tip of the southeastern part of the island of Panay on a month where most of the flowers were in bloom. Noticeable among the flowering trees was the so-called dap-dap tree. Probably they came on the month of May or June. They landed at Andona Creek at the mouth of Suaga River near the present town of San Joaquin, province of Iloilo, as recorded in Maragtas of Pedro Alcantara Monteclaro and Father Tomas Santarin, author of the Visayan account of early Bornean settlement in the Philippines. Suaga River is an ancient name for Siwaragan River. The name Siwaragan derived from the name of the flag sailboat owned by Dato Puti bearing the name Sawaragan. Derived from the name of the sailboat is the present name of one of the barangays of San Joaquin named Siwaragan, including its river called Siwaragan River. Dato Puti, the chief of the 10, was the one who led an expedition to this island so that they can live peaceful life and to establish their own somewhat democratic government. Aside from Dato Marikudo and his wife Maniwang Tiwan, here are the names of the 10 Malay datus and some of the queens or wives prominently named in the Maragtas history. So, number 1 was Dato Puti and his wife Pinangpangan. Number 2 was Dato Bangkaya, his wife named Katurong. Number 3, Dato Sumakwel, his wife named Kapinangan. Number 4, Dato Paiburong and his wife Pabulanan. Number 5, Dato Tubangsel, his wife Kabiling. Number 6 was Dato Paduhinog, his wife named Ribong Sapaw. Number 7 was Dato Dumalugdog, his wife named Nan. He was a bachelor. Number 8 was Dato Lubay, also a bachelor. Dato Balensusa and Dato Dumangsol. So Dato Paiburong and Queen Pabulanan had very charming daughters by the name of Iluhay Tanayon and Iluhay Sangkayon. So here is a picture, and it is stated here, after the one-on-one interview, the writer posed with Father Manuel Sevilla, parish priest of San Joaquin Iloilo, at the front of the old Catholic Church of San Joaquin. So one of these in the picture was the author of this book, of this historical book. And here's picture of Andona Creek, which was the first landing site in Panay of the 10 Maharlikas or Datus from Borneo. The place is small village adjacent to the mouth of Siwaragan River. And here is the picture of Siwaragan River and Barangay Siwaragan, San Joaquin, Iloilo. So this is our story, guys, about this topic, about the 10 Datus who came from Borneo and arrived here in the Philippines at Siwaragan River in San Joaquin, Iloilo. So guys, if you think this vlog is helpful and informative, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And see you on our next vlog, guys.